Welcome. In this lesson, we will explore the post-processing window features. In this practice, we will use the simple elevator.m model. Open the model and click on the Simulation tab. After the system compilation is finished, run the simulation. From Edit, Show, Hide, Post-processing, we can show or hide the post-processing window. Expand the window by dragging the boundary line between the windows. Create a group through a right-click in the post-processing window. Give a name counterweight. Create another group with the name cabin. Right-click on the counterweight group. Select Add to add a new variable. A post-processed variable is composed of the following elements. Name, the unique name of the variable in the system. Title, a free field used to create a variable title. Expression, this can contain numerical values, variables, parameters, including global parameters, or post-processed variables from any system. Variables are referred to via their variable paths. Variable name at component path. Click on the counterweight component, and then right-click on the displacement at port 1 in the variable view and select Copy Variable Path. Paste the variable path into the expression field of the post-processing tab. You can also access the entire list of variables and mathematical functions by opening the expression editor through the Browse button. Now, let's right-click on the cabin group line, add another variable. Open the expression editor through the Browse button. Shift to declared operands and constants. Double-click on the line x1 at mass friction and stops 1. OK. Then the displacement of cabin come into the expression field, including the project name, as well as simply dragging parameters or variables onto the post-processing tab. You can apply them directly to the existing parameters or variables, and specify the operation you wish to perform in the same action. Create another group named Shape. Drag the angle of the shape to the group line, not the blank place, in order to add the variable into the shape group. Then drag the diameter of the shape onto the A3 line, and specify the multiply operation. Double-click on the expression. Make the expression multiplied by a constant value pi, divided by 360, and divided by 1000, in order to convert the shape angle displacement to line displacement in meter expression. Default result set, the result file from which variables are read. Value, the variable final value. You should enable update after simulation through the Tools Advanced menu by taking the Update button. Unit, the unit you wish to use for the post-processed variable. Here we set all the units to meter. Double-click on A1 and change the title name to counterweight displacement. Double-click on A2 and change the title name to cabin displacement. Double-click on A3 and change the title name to shape line displacement. You can drag and drop a post-processed variable to the sketch area to plot it. You can also select Plot from the contextual menu. Here, we plot all the 3 post-processed variables. It can help understand the simple motion principle of the system. You can also exchange such variables with other users. This is done through the Save and Load functions in the Post-processing tab's contextual menu. Right-click on the blank and save the list as a .cvc file named elevator.cvc. Right-click on the blank and load the elevator.cvc file. Because the name of the variables you are trying to import already exists, you will be promoted whether to overwrite it or leave the original variable unchanged. Here, we select Overwrite All to import the list. It's the user's responsibility to ensure that imported post-processing variables are compatible with the target system. If an imported variable is incompatible, it's highlighted in red. For example, here we modify the expression and click the refresh button. We need to modify the expression to a correct expression and refresh again. If there are many post-processing variables, you can organize them into groups. You can drag new or existing post-processing variables or groups into the target group. You can also drag the variables back if necessary.